like, I guess logistically, how do you want to go about this?
So in total, we have a total of 78 pictures. One of the pictures is mine. So it's
Okay.
77 unique pictures from my community, at least. And we're going to have a basic rating system so we can get through this pretty fast. Because
So,
there's freaking 77 different pictures, and some of those pictures have multiple figs in them. But we can just rate it, based on picture, whatever.
so for the rating system, I was thinking like how good of guests they would be to take to a fancy ballroom.
Okay, we can do that.
So, but as I said, I have no. I feel like the ratings will have to be relative. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
totally.
okay. So, do you want to get started or what?
Well, is this gonna be like so I'll just ask you like, do you want to take this person out to the ballroom or something? And what do you say?
Well, I think that how we're going to do this is we're going to probably state at the beginning that the rating system is how good of a guest they would be to a fancy ballroom, right?
Okay.
And then
I'm already recording, by the way, so you don't have to repeat this. This is just gonna be very raw.
okay, but maybe cut. So how do you have like a young audience? Like, should we not use profanity or?
Just don't say curse words. That's it. That's the rule.
Okay, okay. Um,
Um, but yeah, I'll go ahead and show my screen now. I already have one picture open. Uh, okay,
okay.
can you see that?
Yeah, I can. So I see that, and they are not very well groomed. I mean, I think that they would not make the best guest. Also, they have firearms, which I don't know if be allowed in the ballroom. But I think the kind of plant thing on his head could be interpreted as kind of like a exotic, like high value
Okay.
decoration.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
like, I think given depending on how I present them, like, oh, these are like some eccentric, like kind of fashion guys, maybe. But so what tiers do I have here to work with?
Um, let's do 5 tiers.
So A, B, C, D, E. I gotta go D tier. I mean, I think I could make it work, but probably not the best guess overall.
Oh my god. Yeah, this guy won't even be able to hear you because he's rocking the phones, man.
Yeah, actually, that might. I think they might need to be E tier, lowest tier.
Oh no.
Are
By
we
the
gonna
way,
have like?
this is my only picture I put in here, and this actually won a community photography contest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks pretty nice, but just not in a ball setting.
True,
Um,
I guess that's fair. All right, we're gonna move on to the actual pictures now. Now, before we go on to the other 77 pictures, I must caution that some of these pictures are relatively low quality because these are downloaded straight from Instagram, and Instagram compresses the images, but you should still be able to make out, what the figs look like. So here we go. This is the first one.
okay, so that's a whole entourage of guys.
Yeah, so
Um,
you're taking these what 8 guys to a ballroom.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, so they all look clean.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that their jumpsuits have kind of a charm to them. I'm going B or A tier
It's
because
also
they,
racially diverse.
yeah, yeah.
It's a very
I
racially diverse group here. Yeah.
Well, I guess even then that depends like what type of ballroom are we going to? Because that could be
I mean,
either good.
this guy has a mustache. All right, it's pixelated, but you can see he has a mustache. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he that is a very dapper mustache.
And also, they can bring a helicopter.
Yeah, yeah. This is definitely like a B or A tier situation. My only complaint, I don't think the baseball caps are where it's at for a fancy setting.
True.
I think the one in the back with the smirk has a very fancy haircut, so that can make up for it.
True. Yeah. He's gonna be like the point man The guy you bring in first.
Yeah, and then like as they already kind of used to him, he's like, "Hey, I have some other friends," and once they've already let him in, so he's A. The rest of them are C or B.
Okay. B average. Okay. Here's the next one.
Okay, so
One of them
uh,
is literally hurt. He's missing an eye. What the heck?
yeah, this is
One of them's just not having a good time. He doesn't even want to go. He wants to go to a hospital.
yeah. I think that this is gonna have to be at least a D. I mean, okay, so I think the first guy. Um, I'm trying to find something nice to say about him in a ballroom setting,
The
but
guy on the left, first from the left,
yeah,
he's
I mean,
literally like holding a gun. Like that's
well,
not.
but he's not pointing the gun at anyone. He's having proper gun etiquette, so that is saying something.
That's
They do
true.
have their own transportation. Their
Hmm.
boots are muddy though, so yeah, I'm doing the lowest tier.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah, this guy literally has a grenade, so that's not good. All right. Here's another one. I'm so sorry about these low quality images, but they do get better later. Some of
So,
these, yeah.
okay, so first of all, what the fuck is? Oh, sorry. What the frick is going on with the guy? The first guy in the helmet, like his eyes, they're completely no, the guy next to him, right?
Oh,
Like his
this
eyes are
guy.
completely white. Like he is seeing something terrifying, or he is possessed by an entity.
I
Uh,
think so some of these heads actually have blue eyes and it's just the image is so low quality. It's like not showing up properly.
well, I'm saying is that if my reputation is on the line with this ballroom thing, I can't invite like the Lovecraftian entity. So
Okay.
we're definitely going lowest tier.
Yeah, and they have a tank and I'm not sure if that's allowed. Like this can't even I think this can only fit 4 people and you're the fifth person, so like you could
Oh man,
ride on it, but
I would have to ride on top, so it's like I couldn't even hide in the tank.
yeah.
So yeah, definitely lowest tier.
Yeah. Not good. Ooh, this
Okay,
guy.
well, we're stepping it up. He has a tie. He is buttoned up. Um,
And he's faithful. He is very faithful.
Very faithful. Not only does he have the Holy Bible, he has a cross on his helmet. Um, I am going to say there seems to be something wrong with his skin. He's diseased in some sort of way. I don't know if he's using prayer-based medicine to heal himself, but I'm going to B tier. Like he seems like a nice guy. We can take him, but we might want to
Yeah,
not.
he's gonna have good manners for sure. It's
But we don't. Maybe tell him don't put your hands in the food. Kind of stay away from it. Just keep a distance.
oh my god. Okay. This guy.
All right. We have a little bit more class here. Now I don't see his eyes, so he might have demonic eyes like that other guy.
Yeah,
I'm
we can't see.
I'm going to use some. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that he's not possessed by like some ancient shadow creature. But he has a flag. He has
Yeah.
the gun back, so he's not pointing it at anyone.
Hmm.
Um, is this supposed to be a Russian soldier?
Yes, this is World War II Soviet.
Okay. So I don't know how he would react to the ballroom setting. Because from my understanding, a lot of the Soviet troops that went into Germany and saw a bunch of nice stuff, they got kind of pissed because they grew up their entire life on like a radish farm. So
Yeah.
he might not have the manners for a ballroom. I mean, I might be being stereotyping. I don't know. I'm doing C tier. Okay.
True. And he's literally like in the Battle of Berlin right now, so I don't know,
Yeah.
he might go crazy in there.
Well, he might cancel. He has some stuff going on.
Yeah. Yeah. This one.
Okay. So
This
you
was
know,
this
I
is what I was talking about, the blue eyes, where it is showing.
okay,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird that like the blue is the white. The part of the eye that should be white is blue, and the part of the eye that should have color is white. Um, I'm not 100% sure I feel about that, but it just occurred to me that this is the only Lego that doesn't have clothing made out of the same material that their flesh is made out of. Um, So I think that that is a plus. He has kind of like a nice designer type of cloth.
Yep.
Um, I'm going C tier. I think that he has some potential.
And we know his nationality. He's Estonian.
Okay, actually E tier.
Oh shit. Okay.
No, don't take any meaning from that. I just E
Yeah.
tier.
Okay. Okay. This one's pretty interesting. Can
He's
you
not
get
good.
can you guess what this guy is supposed to be?
Some sort of hmm.
Because I know what he's supposed to be. The person told me.
Well, he's clearly a desert fighter of some type.
Yeah.
Uh, which don't know how that would correlate into the ballroom setting. Although I do like that he has kind of like a miniature AK.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute.
It's the mini version.
So I think he could show that off in the ballroom setting.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be as intimidating as a full blown AK. And he's not pointing it at anyone.
Yeah. He's
But
just holding it.
I'm going to assume that this is like some sort of soldier that was separated from his unit in like Afghanistan. I don't know.
This is actually a Syrian army soldier from 2017,
Oh,
based Syria.
I okay. I mean,
And he has mismatching pants. These are like leftover U.S.
E
stuff.
tier, E tier, E tier, E tier.
E tier. Why E
Yeah,
tier?
mismatching pants. Nope,
Oh
nope.
man. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. All right. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I do not like the look on either of those guys' faces. Both of them have the reaction that they've seen something horrifying, but they have two different reactions. So the guy on the left, he clearly enjoyed whatever happened, and the guy on the right is so deeply traumatized that the color has left his eyes.
Yeah. His pupils are like really small for some reason.
Yeah, so I kind of already made a point against not allowing demonic entities in. So he's E, and I'd say
Okay.
his friend there is D, purely
Okay.
because the bar has been lowered at this point. Where like if
Yeah.
they're not smeared in mud and possessed by like Cthulhu, then they just gain a little bit of points off of that. But I
Yeah.
really don't.
These guys are clean. They don't have mud on them, so you know.
But I just really don't like the look on his face. Like I think he's going to cause damage, and it may not be violence, but he's going to at least ruin the dance floor for a couple people. So I'm going E and D. We're going to average that out and say E.
Okay. Okay. This guy.
Okay, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Um,
I like the colors. I really like the colors on this guy.
he has some style.
Yep.
His hat flaps up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he's wearing a couple layers of clothing. Um,
Yep.
he's holding what I am assuming is a gun, but I'm going to choose to believe is some type of like sewer pipe. Um, or at least that's what I'm going to tell people when he comes in to the
All
ballroom. I'm
right.
like, oh, he's a very dapper plumber.
Yeah.
Um,
He's a handyman.
his facial expression does bother me a little bit. He has kind of a poker face. I don't know if he's planning something. But just due to the fashion alone and the low bar that we've already set, I'm going at least a B.
Okay. That's pretty good. The same person submitted both of those pictures, so that's pretty good. All right, next.
Okay. So we have one guy who does not have pupils and his eyes are glowing marbles and he has blood splattered on his face. Oh, and he has bullet holes in him. Um,
I don't think he's alive.
well, he's standing up.
I think
So,
I think like you'll immediately need to call an ambulance when you get there.
yeah, that would probably make the whole ballroom a little awkward. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to do E tier for all these
Wait,
guys.
actually, before you rate, this guy on the left, he is a medic. I know this guy's a medic, this body.
So, well, I guess he could take care of his friend.
Yes, he can handle this guy, and you could go with this guy.
So, okay, we're only going with the guy in the middle. Very stylish hat. He must be in the birds or something, or at least that's what I want to tell people. Um, I
Yes,
like,
the bird watcher.
yeah, I like his belt. I think he could shave up in the bathroom, but I'm sure we could. I'm gonna do C tier. All right, I think there's something workable here.
Okay, nice, nice.
Okay. Um.
One of
So,
them's a little dirty, but I think he has like something to clean himself with.
well, it looks like there's been an altercation between these two characters. Um, and I think, or is I'm going to say that the one that appears to be the military police officer, he has kind of a nice little scarf tie going.
I
Um,
think he's a Navy for sure, but I don't know if he's military police or construction battalion. I don't know. He's one of the two.
okay, but so he gains a couple. Are we ready? Well, I guess, but do they come as a two piece? Um,
Yes, you have to bring these two.
so did the Navy guy? Is he the reason the other guy's all bruised?
I don't know. Maybe this guy was working hard, or maybe this guy is a military police and he beat his ass. Like I don't know.
Well, but like you don't. That is not like working hard. Like that's not like, oh, I mopped really hard, so
Okay,
it
okay.
got
He
on
does
my
have a
face.
bruised eye, so like he clearly
He has,
got beat up at this
he
point.
has a bruised everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay. So these guys just have issues then.
well, but no, we have like an A tier next to like a D tier. Is that's
Yeah.
and they would go as a package. So, uh, I guess it's got to average out at like a C.
Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah. All right. This guy.
All right, I'm digging the scarf. Um,
Oh God, this image is pretty bad, but the images get better later.
It's all good. I mean, he's gonna lose a couple points purely because if I take him into the ballroom and he's not fully pixelated, that might be a bit confusing to people. Um,
Yeah.
it appears there's either blood or piss on his pants, or it appears there's either blood or pee on his pants. Um,
I think that is the camouflage, but what is the camouflage? But it might be the lighting of the photo. I don't know.
well, but I'm saying is that if he's like a guy who, if he's under a certain type of lighting, it appears like he's either bleeding or peed his pants. That's not really a good risk factor. Um, he isn't pointing his gun at the camera though. So,
Yeah.
and because it's kind of hard to see, I could probably assume that that gun is like some sort of microphone. So maybe he's a musician. So I think that ups his points. Um,
He has muddy boots, by the way. These are muddy.
oh,
That's bad. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we're going E tier.
Oh
Sorry.
no. Okay. Yeah. Mmm.
Okay. We're talking. Now, what is on his face?
Mud. These are
Ah.
muddy. Yeah.
Okay, but we're
Ah,
gonna.
muddy boots. Oh
Oh,
no.
oh man. Well,
He has
he seemed.
a nice mustache though.
Well, yeah, and he seemed all right at like the initial presentation, right?
Yeah, but
Uh,
when you get up close, you'll see the cracks.
yeah. Ah, man. I mean, maybe we could take him, and he would be told like to stand like 30 feet away from everyone, and
Okay.
that. And I think like the mud on his face, we could claim that's some type of birthmark. Or at least that's how we could get out of that one. But I don't know how we get out of the mud on the
I don't know.
boots.
People like there's some mud going over the strap here, so like it's clear it's not a birthmark.
Ah, man, I got to do D tier.
Oh no. Yeah.
There was a great initial presentation, but I got
I
thrown off.
like I like the mustache and I like the middle, but
Yeah,
everything else is just kind of has issues. So
he's got the whole Mao jacket going.
yeah. All right, these boys.
Okay. Oh man, they look good, and then I saw the snow.
No, man.
Oh.
This is a microphone, by the way. He's actually like carrying a microphone. It's really useful.
Okay. I mean, could they take off the boots? I mean, they probably. It looks
Well,
like.
is what's better? What's better going to a ballroom? Mud or snow? Like the snow will melt.
Yeah, but it'll leave like. Okay, neither of them are ideal though. Um, I'm going to be honest. As I'm looking at these, I'm starting to think that soldiers in the middle of active conflict might not be the best ballroom guests.
Yeah.
But I, man, I really want to. He has these cool designer sunglasses. He
Yeah.
has a tie. He has several layers. I mean, okay, let's assume that like because each of those guys is wearing like 15 layers of clothes. Maybe
Yeah.
he has another pair of shoes on under those boots he could switch out of. Uh,
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, both of them are also bird watchers, so that's all right. I think that
Yeah.
adds to their ability.
And this guy is multicultural. He's rocking the Ushanka.
Yeah,
That can start a good conversation.
yeah, I think it could. I think they would have to walk around a little bit, like get the snow off their feet before they were let in.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I'm going C tier. I mean, the
Not bad.
sunglasses that kind of I think that they're saving grace.
Yeah. All right, these boys
Okay,
might be hard to see.
guy seems like but the one on the left seems like he would push in line. He'd be too
True.
aggressive on the dance floor.
And he's
Um,
holding the weapon in a very menacing
yeah,
way.
he's holding it by its magazine. See,
Yeah.
I mean, the one on the right just seems like a nice guess. Like he has the facial feature of like someone who stays at your house and then cleans it without asking. But
True.
the one on the left is like a bad apple who's ruining the whole bunch.
Yeah. They're clean though, like no mud on the boots, so that's good.
Yeah, but I think the one on the left has mud on his sole, so that kind of makes him
Oh yeah, true, yeah.
a less attractive. Well, damn it, I got to average out. So we got like an E tier and an A tier. So I think that the average is at C.
Oh, okay. Not horrible.
Okay. This is an interesting couple right here.
Yeah, you have. I think they may disagree a lot, but
But opposites clearly attract. I mean,
yeah,
ultimately,
true.
opposites may attract, but they both have horrifying eyes, so that might bring them together. Um, you know, the bar has just been lower, and I'm assuming that guy he has a Gucci armband. We can't see what's on it, so that's what I'm going to assume is on it.
Yeah.
Um, I am honestly very unsettled by the eyes on the one from the one on the right. That
True.
is,
It's yeah, and that like line there or whatever, like those cheekbones, like I don't know.
but just given he like I'm saying he might be like a demonic entity. I can't fully tell. But yeah. Also, what is this? Does that dude, the one on the left, he has like a Harry Potter scar on the side of his face?
No, that's like a bruise.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't
All
know.
right, I'm gonna go B tier. I mean, these guys they have a couple of red
Okay.
flags. It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, this guy.
Well, he has a positive attitude. Well, what's with his feet? Is he like wearing some sort of big boots?
Yes, those are boots. People will put those on to make the figs taller.
Okay, and
He's wearing
he
some like large boots, basically.
and he has a piece of plywood tied to his chest. That's an interesting.
This is actually supposed to be a what is it? A jumpsuit, like parachute. Yeah,
Oh,
this
okay. I'm going
guy's
A tier.
yeah. This guy is a U.S. World War II paramarine. So he's a marine. That's also a paratrooper.
Okay, I'm going A tier. I mean, he could parachute in, which is like a very very
Yeah,
cool.
and he can parachute into a pool because he's a marine.
Oh, I think he should be A plus tier. I think that he is the
Yeah,
guest
this
of all.
guy has many opportunities. He can do everything. It's crazy. Yeah, A plus for sure. And his expression's good. It's very good.
Yeah.
All right, this guy.
Oh, yeah, instant easier. I do not like the vibes this guy is giving off.
I think
He, ha-
one of those teeth are gold or something.
I mean, he seems like he's very dapper, but then he's a very rude type of dapper.
Yeah, he's very aggressive in this picture. Like he can accidentally poke people with that. Like that's
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah, this is easiest E tier of the list.
I
He just
like
gives.
I like the outfit, but we got major character problems here.
Yeah, I mean, this is wasted potential.
Yeah,
If he could chill out somewhat, the outfit would be amazing.
yeah. All right, these boys.
Well,
These
there's no
are
mod.
yeah. These are Finnish continuation war guys. By the way, Finnish. So they're pretty cool culturally.
Okay. Now the one on the left, appears to have some sort of underbite, overbite. Oh, that's a mustache. Never mind. I think.
No, it's not. That's just his mouth.
Okay, so that's a pretty grotesque
Yeah.
feature, but I don't know. I still think it's B tier. I mean, my standards have been so lowered. I don't see any major red flag.
This guy has some binoculars so he can get a good view.
Yeah, you can scout out the crowd.
Yeah. There's nothing super wrong with these guys. They're all on the same level. So,
Yeah, I think it's B tier.
yeah. All right, these boys.
Well, first of all, he's smoking, and I don't think that this is going to be that type of part. Either he's smoking or he has a horrifying mouth. I cannot
No,
tell.
he's smoking. He's smoking. He's got a cigar in there.
Well, it is a 2D cigar, so that's a little less offensive.
And they
I'm
have
gonna,
a cool vehicle.
yeah, but it's gonna go muddy.
Oh, true. It is going through the mud.
I gotta go C tier.
Okay.
Not majorly impressed, but not majorly disappointed.
This guy's not impressed with you.
Well, you know what? He can. I was gonna say he can fuck off, but I had to cut myself. He can.
No, you can curse. It doesn't matter.
Oh, well, I am no longer in the heat of the moment anymore. My rage for him has passed.
Yeah.
He just looks really like he looks slightly irritated.
He's like, oh shit, why do I have to be here? And this guy
Yeah.
just like doesn't even care. On the left.
Yeah, they've been downgraded to D tier. They're
Oh no.
they're
Okay.
not good.
All right. Moving on to these boys.
Okay, so the one on the left, I cannot tell if that is a look of. Okay, both of their facial expressions need to be unpacked, but the one on the left, that he's either seems very gracious for something or he knows, like he has some plan that's going down before his eyes. And he's kind of trying to be down low, but he put a stink bomb in the punch bowl or something. Or the one on the right, it looks like either he just gave his crush like a Valentine's card and he's like waiting to see how she reacts, or he's just like permanently has that face.
I think he looks constipated.
That is another option. Maybe there's a connection. Maybe the one on the left who spiked his food and he's like looking at his friend.
Yeah, this guy is like secretly trolling him throughout the ballroom dance.
Well, that's not a very good friend right there. I gotta say. But
they have a tank, by the way. Like they literally have a tank.
Yeah, and the tank doesn't have any mud in it. So
True.
I think we gotta go D tier. These guys, there's something going on that we're not aware of. I don't want to figure out what to do.
They're doing some sneaky stuff we don't know. All right, this boy.
Well, the eyes, yet again, the horrifying eyes. But I don't see any glaring red flags. I mean,
he has some fancy pants.
Yeah, I don't know why he
has a microphone. He's carrying a microphone.
There is some dust on the ground, so he's hanging around places that are not very cleanly. So I don't know how he would react to the high culture of the ballroom. Um, I gotta go. I gotta go C tier.
All right, all right. This guy.
Huh.
He's already tired. He's immediately tired when you get there.
I mean, that sounds a little irritating. Like he just
Yeah.
shows up and he's already about to pass out. Um, I gotta go. I don't see any glaring flaws. He seems clean. But at the same time, I think that he's the type of guy who, like, you're at the ballroom for 30 minutes. He's like, "Hey, you gotta drive me home," and he doesn't have a vehicle, which means you would have to leave to drive him home.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going E tier. I might be being a little harsh, but
Yeah. Yeah,
his behavior,
he's a liability at this point. He's just complete liability.
yeah.
All right, this guy. Another bird
Um,
watcher. Bird watcher.
Snow on the boots.
Oh, that's not good.
But with a smile like that, I'm sure he could have done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
That is a look of innocence.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing gloves. Got a nice uniform. But the snow on the boots, I gotta give him a C. Like he's gotta have to walk around a little bit to get that off.
Yeah, true. Whoa, this party.
Um.
They're clearly having issues right now. One of them is literally like getting arrested.
Okay, so that is. I mean, I guess he's just going to exist as a liability. Like, there's just going to be some guy in handcuffs, and another guy's going to have to watch him.
And this guy has a really horrifying face. He
Well,
looks dead.
that's not very polite. I mean, he might have.
And this guy's smoking. He's just outright smoking.
This does seem like a rough crew of guys, but that guy does have some nice bling on him.
The guy in the middle.
Yeah, so we got to hand that to him. So I'm gonna go D tier. It would have been E, but that guy's bling popped them up at least one tier.
All right. All right, the same guy but alone.
Well, alone, he's an A tier.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I
He
mean
looks like he would tell like a story, and like it wouldn't be the type of story I would tell. But we're all glad he's like the guy who like says what everyone else is thinking, even though we're afraid to say it. So he's kind of the life of the party right there.
yeah, he has a lot of awards, so he can explain like each one.
Yeah.
Like, what it was. So yeah, pretty good.
So I'm going A tier.
All right, this guy.
Well, he has a chia pet growing off of his head, so that is. I think this is an A tier right here.
And also, his gun is unloaded. There's not a magazine in it. He's bringing it, but it's not loaded.
Just for show, yeah, he could show it off.
Yeah.
Be kind of a prop. Okay, yeah, I'm going.
People don't need to freak out when they see his gun.
Yeah, I mean the grenade though is a little questionable. What does it say?
I don't even know. It's German, but I don't know what it says. So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean that might cause difficulty though if we're like trying to figure out is that grenade going to go off when we try to read it. But I'm still going A tier. I have a good feeling about him.
It's pretty good. All right, this guy. Then this is a really cool background. I don't know where this guy took this. I think the guy that sent me this picture, he lives in Iran. So this picture was literally taken in Iran.
Well, that's kind of a long way to come to the ballroom though.
True.
So he would probably be kind of late. He also is wearing like some sort of like bug net as a hat, and I'm a little confused with that. Although he does have the appearance of someone with a lot of dedication.
True,
And if
yeah.
that means,
and he looks fit and stuff, like yeah.
I mean, like he's probably gonna be a little late, but I am fully in belief that this guy will come all the way from Iran. Yeah. So, all right, I'm going B tier just because he's gonna be a little late.
All right, that's pretty good. All right, this guy, and he's bringing all this stuff, by the way, to the bar.
Ooh,
I don't know
that's
what you're gonna do with a loaded heavy machine gun, but hey, he's bringing some drinks. So
yeah. So there's a lot of trade offs here. Um, Now I don't know what type of drink that is. Um, that kind of we have to factor that in, but we know for certain he's bringing a loaded heavy machine gun.
yeah,
Um, and best case scenario, he brings some fine wine. Worst case scenario, he brings a bunch of like Capri Suns. We don't really know what's in there.
yeah,
Um, so I'm going to say that this is actually he's a D to B tier. So it's we don't know maximum B, minimum D,
yep.
depending on what those bottles.
True, true. All right, this guy.
So we've already invited the guy with the chia pet on his head.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a second guy with that exact style, that would take away from the first guy. So instant ease here.
Aw, damn. I like his shirt though. What do you think of his shirt? It's pretty cool.
It's nice, but I think he needs to get his own fashion design. He's too late to the party. We already have a guy like
True,
that.
true. All right, this guy.
You know, the more I see those eyes, the more they make me uncomfortable, and he looks incredibly uncomfortable as well.
He looks very like hesitant or something.
So I feel like he's the guy where people would be having conversations, and he would kind of walk towards them as they were having a conversation, and like join the huddled circle, but just say nothing and stare at them, but like they're afraid to ask him to leave.
Mm-hmm.
He would just make the party slightly uncomfortable. So I'm going
Yeah.
D tier.
He's also holding literally a rocket launcher on his back. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's as important as the eyes. I think that there can be a couple people with rocket launchers.
True. All right, this guy. That's 3D, by the way. This is 3D printed right here. That cigar.
So 3D cigars are a lot more offensive than 2D cigars.
Oh. Also,
Um,
this guy is really muddy in general. Like, there's mud everywhere.
yeah, and also he has the look of someone who is either like looking for a fight or looking to like just destroy things. Like I think he's the guy who's gonna like not really read the room and try to start a mosh pit at like a very fancy event, where it will just be him in the mosh pit until he eventually gets kicked out. But that will give people something to talk about.
True.
So I'm actually going B tier. I think this guy's a calculated. This is a calculated risk.
Yeah. I think if he got clean, he removed the cigar, he would be an A. But yeah. All right, this guy. I think he has a birth defect. So you may have to take that into account.
I mean, I'm just kind of taking it in right now. I don't know how he would fit through the door.
Yes, you would need to make sure there's some disability accommodations at the event.
But I mean, he has a nice uniform. It appears he's some sort of electrician from the Thunderbolts.
Yeah,
Um,
he's an electrician. But he also might not hear you the whole time.
those headphones, yeah, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
I imagine like him blocking someone's view of one of the ice sculptures and them telling him to move. And
He literally like might hit the chandelier.
yeah, we gotta go eat here.
Oh yeah, true. All right, this guy.
Got mud on his face, but that could be a birthmark.
Yeah, but that could be a birthmark.
I don't see anything wrong. I mean, I'd say B tier.
Yeah, it looks
Tell
okay.
him.
Hmm. All right, this guy.
Now, this guy, he is clearly not clean. So is with the helmet. Is that a white helmet that's scratched up, or is it a black helmet that is so snowy that you only see a little bit of the black?
I think it's a white helmet that's scratched up.
But I mean, helmets might be kind of like jeans, where it's kind of fashionable to have them a little scuffed up. But I'm going C tier. I mean, he can get the snow off, and he has kind of a unique look to him. He also has pink cheeks, but some people he's blushing. I mean, he's having a good time.
Yeah.
So I think people might find him endearing. So B tier.
All right. Very similar to the last guy, but his uniform's a little messed up. He has like one collar out and the others inside.
Yeah, that's an instant E tier. He's not respecting dress codes at all.
Oh shit! True. Yeah. E. This is a female, by the way. Tell by the eyes.
Oh man, that's it. Almost makes up for the.
Is this
See,
an automatic A because it's just a female?
uh,
But you can't
well,
see her. She is completely covered.
that adds a layer of mystery. I'm not gonna lie.
True. You like after the ballroom, you could maybe take her home, but you don't
Maybe.
know what you're getting. You don't know what you're getting though.
Yeah, she has knives and scissors on her. Um, she also appears to be wearing a skull mask, which I think the whole skull thing is a little cliche at this point. I think she needs a little bit of originality. So I'm going B tier.
Okay.
There could be some improvement.
All right. Ooh, this guy has the fancy pants.
Yeah, this is an A. I don't see any flaws.
Yeah, he's clean. Nothing wrong with the face. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't look enthusiastic to be there at all.
Yeah, he's whatever. He's chilling. Oh, this guy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not. He also does not look enthusiastic. I'm going to go D tier.
Dang. Okay.
Okay, this guy is clearly having some issues. I
Yeah.
mean, he's well dressed. He has some sort of gold chain going around his
That's
shoulders.
actually ammunition. That's a
No,
machine gun
I'm going
belt.
to believe it's a gold chain. Where,
Right. Yeah, it's gold chain.
but he appears like he just learned that his flight was delayed for like the third time.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we want someone with that energy in the ballroom, so I'm going D tier.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna cause issues.
Um, well, so this guy, okay, yeah, he looks pissed. Um, he also,
And did he poop on his pants? What's going on there?
ooh, I mean, yeah,
The heck?
I mean, I'm just looking at the fact that he's like wearing, like what appears to be some type of like duct tape made hat, where he's wearing like several like rolls of duct tape tied together as a hat, which might be the root of his negative attitude. Um, he does have a microphone though, so maybe he's going to like channel his aggression into some sort of artistic performance.
True.
What a D tier.
Okay. This guy.
So this guy, he has kind of the same vibe as the previous guy, but just not as extreme. Like the previous guy, or not the previous guy, the guy who looked like his flight was delayed. This guy has the same look of frustration, disappointment, but like on a much lower level. Like this is like a our ice cream machine is broken type of level of frustration.
Mm-hmm.
He does have sand all over his pants.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, I'm
It's
going C tier.
kind of hard to notice though. It's not.
Yeah, C tier, I would say.
All right. Yeah, it's fair. Ooh, fancy.
All right, he is very fancy.
But
Although,
he is not in a good mood. I don't know what's going on there.
yeah, I wonder what happened to him for him to look like that.
But he has some cool sideburns. You see that?
Oh, yeah, I'm going A tier. I think he can get away with a little bit of sass just because of his look.
Yeah, true. True. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, this guy. I like the consistent color. It's all one color.
Yeah, that is a bonus.
And he has some
Um,
cool color tabs there.
no,
But
you said,
huh?
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
He is a little bruised though. He's a little bruised.
Well, we can't fault him for that. He may have gotten those bruises working at like the soup kitchen or something. I
Yeah.
mean, he's mostly wearing like a soup bowl for a helmet, so I assume that's what's going on. I'm
Yeah.
going BT. I'm sure he's a nice guy.
All right, nice. Oh, this guy. This guy is Hungarian and he can ride a bicycle.
Okay,
What?
I like the energy he's putting down.
And yeah, and he looks like he wants to have fun.
Yeah, he looks like the uncle who's like gonna ask you if you have a girlfriend yet, and but is also gonna like tell you cool stories from like the '70s. So
Yeah.
I'm going here. I think he has good energy.
Yeah, this guy is great. It's great. Oh, this guy. He is
Where do?
not he's not holding that gun in a friendly way.
Yeah, I mean he's pointing it up at the air, which might shoot one of the chandeliers, which we don't want.
Yeah.
Um,
And his expression is not friendly.
yeah, he appears like he's been aggravated. Like he's not ready to start throwing punches, but he's very, very close. Um, and I guess I'm wondering if any of these other Lego figurines are going to be at the ballroom because one of them would probably set him off. Um, and he does have a machine gun, so that's probably not good to set him off. So
Yeah.
I'm going E tier.
Yeah, he has potential issues. Oh, this guy.
I
I
like
like
his
the
coat.
I like the beard,
I like the beard too.
but he does have that duct tape hat again.
Yeah. Which at this point, I mean, I guess if a couple guys come with that, it's just kind of becomes an aesthetic once there's like 5 or 6 guys with it.
Yeah, it's like a new trend.
So I feel like we can't read. I'm going B tier. I mean, well, it's what are those things on the ground? Are those he appeared?
Bullets.
No, those aren't. That's he baked some fine goods that he's leaving on the floor for some reason though.
And actually, this is a plate, so he's gonna bring this as a plate, and you can eat it on the plate.
We just can't tell people they were on the floor. Like we're gonna have to
True.
hold up
Yeah. Yeah.
that.
He's a little careless, but yeah,
Yeah, B tier definitely.
nice.
Well, so what's clearly going on here is the guy on the right is a mime and he's doing a performance,
Yeah.
and the guy on the left is not very impressed, but is somewhat entertained by it.
True. Yeah.
I I think this is a very good comedic duo, so I'm going A tier.
True. True. Yeah. All right, this guy. I think he's nothing wrong with him. He has a bug catcher hat again, so he's safe against the bugs. He looks fit.
He's a very chill look on his face. I'm
Yeah,
going.
he's chill.
He's not the life of the party, but he's one of the foundations of it. So I'm going B tier.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, this guy. I like
I'm
the
like
scarf.
I like the scarf too. I like his. That's a very non-devious smile. We've seen some smiles so far that imply they're planning something, but that's just kind of like a happy to be alive smile.
Yeah.
So I'm going A tier. I think that he's
Yeah, and he has like a cool vehicle behind him.
yeah, easy A tier.
Yeah, easy A. Okay. Okay. There's something going on here.
Well, I mean, look, I don't have any problem with mixed race couples. That's not my issue here. My issue here is the eyes.
What's wrong with the eyes?
Well, they get scarier the more you zoom in, but they're very inhuman. And the other guy looks like he's kind of embarrassed that his partner has the eyes of a demon, but he's not really going to say anything about it. He's just going to kind of hold it in for the next 30 years of marriage.
Uh.
So I don't know. I'm going D tier. I don't.
Yeah, questionable. Ooh, these guys. They are dressed like together. You know.
Yeah, I mean that is kind of a cool. They have a cool look. Don't really know about the vibes the guy on the right is putting off though.
Yeah, he's yeah. I don't know.
I mean, he looks like he only had a temporary. Like, it doesn't look like he's really pissed. It looks like he just had a temporary setback that he can get over.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I'm going C tier. No real flaws, no real compliments either.
Yep. Pretty standard. Oh, these guys. This is also a little duo here, but one of them's like this guy's muddy and tired, and this guy's injured.
Yeah,
So
and it appears he's like some sort of Hindu because of the symbol on his helmet.
yeah, true, yeah,
So, I mean, they don't really look. They're not. They're dressed for success, but they need to take a shower and possibly go to the emergency room.
yeah.
So I'm
I think
going
that,
D tier.
I think they had like a major accident before they could reach the ballroom.
I guess that's forgivable. If that's the case, I'm going C tier. I mean, you can't hold them.
Yeah, true.
Mistake.
Yeah. Ooh, this guy.
Instant A. Instant A. Instant A.
True. Yep. He's the scarf, the mustache, and the expression, the hat, like, and he's clean. Yeah, he's an A.
Yeah.
All right, these guys.
I'm going instant E. These guys.
You don't like the tongue?
No, I don't like the tongue. One of them has the demonic eyes, uh, and he's like covering his heart, presumably to like try to keep in the last bit of humanity he has before the demons fully take over. I mean, the guy on the left, he seems all right.
He's gonna try to cut this guy's heart out to preserve it from the demons.
Which
That's
is
like,
fine, but that might be a little awkward in the middle of a ballroom.
yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be like literally an exorcism like going on. I don't know. So
Yeah, I don't know if I guess he might cut this from you. I recently met a really religious guy who told me he watched an exorcism go down. And it's kind of disturbing because I realized that he probably just watched a priest like stream at a mentally ill man for like 20 minutes.
okay.
But like, no, I'm not even joking. Like, that's literally, that's like what exorcisms are, right?
Yes. Yeah, I know. I know. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen if you bring these guys. So.
Oh, and mud on the boots. Wait, one has
Yeah.
mud, one has snow. So
Oh,
they've
bad combo. They're gonna mix on the floor and it's gonna get gross.
yeah, definitely.
Like
This is an
wet
E.
mud. Yeah, it's really bad. Ooh.
All right. So this is difficult because there's a wide range of vibes going on.
Yeah. I
So
really
I think
like the guy in the middle. He looks super chill.
he seems chill. The guy to the right of him seems like he's having too good of a time,
Yeah.
which intimidates me. The guy to the right of him don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know what his intentions are.
He does have the duct tape hat, but that actually goes in his favor at this point because that's been deemed fashionable.
Mm-hmm.
He does have a nice kind of overcoat,
Yeah.
but he's also green for some reason. And he's mad. Maybe he's mad that he's green. I don't know.
He's mad at the other colors. He's a green proponent.
Now, if we go all the way to the left, the guy's stylish. He has a nice pair of sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
The AK-47 is kind of an odd contribution to the party, but
Yep.
at this point, it's going to be a little bit of an odd party. The guy next to him is wearing like a bike collar or a bite muzzle.
Yeah.
So he might bite people, but clearly we have protection for that, so we don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give the group as a whole a D.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's a lot of things going on here.
Bag.
Yeah. All right, these boys,
Well,
they're dirty.
they
They're
yeah
all
they have
dirty.
um
And one
one
of
of
them
them.
is having severe issues right now.
Well, I don't think that's the case. I think he had some jelly donuts and he just got a little too into him. But that also implies that he does not have proper table manners, because he smeared it all over his face. Um, so because of that, I'm gonna have to give these guys an E tier. I don't think they'd even be allowed in.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Okay, okay. There's something going on here.
I mean, if they're into that, that's fine, but I don't really think that should be a public display. It seems like that should happen within the confines of their own apartment.
Is this guy even conscious? Like, when you bring him, will you need to get an EpiPen to resuscitate him?
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, I really like the guy on top's energy. He's having a good
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He's having a really good time.
I think he's having a good time for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Um, Also, his leg seems to be coming out of his chest. Uh, Kind of a weird insult to God right there. I gotta give these guys. Oh shit! Sorry, my cat jumped on my keyboard.
That's fine.
But all right, I gotta figure out how to get back in. It like pulled me out.
Dang.
Wait one sec. Can you share your screen again? Or
Yes. I'll share it again. Uh. All right, there we go.
uh, I'm not seeing an option to join. I don't know if I'm looking at this wrong. Oh yes, there we go. There we go. I don't know what rating would you give them?
Um, I would give probably a an E because you literally like you have to deal with this guy immediately.
Yeah, I
And this guy's not reliable. You know, you don't know if he's gonna have fun for the good reasons or the right reasons. We don't know.
yeah, I can't argue if that. I think that's a clear E.
Yep. Ooh, these guys. Fancy.
So I'm going to interpret that as that is like a cultural type of makeup. Um, he is also cooking bacon on his helmet, which is kind of an interesting choice. Uh,
It's a very unique fashion choice. Yes.
the other guy is wearing a face mask, which is very considerate of him. Um, I'm thinking these guys are A's. I think that they have a lot going for them.
Yeah, true. And their freaking boots aren't dirty. Like that's really good. So
Yeah, I mean we've lowered those standards a lot, but it's nice to know they care.
yeah.
This guy's a gamer, um, meaning he probably does not have social skills and would not be a good contribution to the party. Um, he is enjoying a push pop, which he is a man of culture. I do have to give him that.
Yep.
But I'm going to D.
Oh, okay. Dang. All right, this guy.
No mud.
Goggles.
Yeah, he has some nice facial hair. That's a very interesting hat. That could either go positively or negatively, depending on the crowd. Um, he does not have pupils, which at this point I've come to appreciate because Lego eyes are horrifying for some reason. Uh, Nice
Yeah.
facial hair. He doesn't look like he's unhappy. He looks like he's contemplating something. So, but that makes me nervous. He might say something really interesting, but he might just have like a really gross hot take. So, this guy's a little bit of a risky take. So I'm going to go C.
All right. That's fair. Oh, the image here is kind of overexposed, but this guy is interesting. He's bringing something very interesting to the party.
Yeah, the boots, which are a very unique choice. Mud, mud,
Ew, gross.
ew, E tier, get out of here.
Ew. Oh, this guy.
What
This
is
is
he?
chocolate. That's chocolate.
Oh, A tier, A tier.
Yeah,
Wait,
A tier for.
is there? What is that?
I don't know. I don't think that's snow. I think
Are
that's.
those spikes?
I think so. Yeah, I think this guy's a mountaineer. Like he
That
climbs
might
up.
ruin the carpet.
Oh, true. But he has chocolate though. He has chocolate.
I think that's an A and E right there, so it averages out as a C.
Yeah, true, true. All right, these guys. One of them's really like I don't know.
It's very iffy. Well, it looks like he's kind of his friend kind of has that like just got out of the institution look, where we don't really know if he's going to be up to good or bad. And it looks like his friend is just kind of watching him, like, "Hey, bud, are you gonna drink your own piss again, or are you on the straight and narrow path?" So I gotta go D. I think we should give him a second chance.
All right.
Just, just because you drink your piss once doesn't mean you'll do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
He has a friend watching over him.
Yeah. These guys.
I like the scarf.
Mm-hmm.
They seem like a cool entourage. Like they have the kind of the positive friend, like the guy in the middle, the down to earth friend, and the guy on the right is kind of the go getter. I mean,
And they're all
is that?
matching. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm going A. I think these guys would bring
Wait,
it home.
mud.
Mud, mud.
Mud,
Well,
got
what if
it.
stepping in the chocolate from the other guy?
What?
What if the other guy dropped the chocolate and they're stepping in it?
Maybe. I don't know. That does look like chocolate. But
Yeah, so I think we should get a C. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
alright, alright. Alright, these boys.
Snow, and
Mud on the face. Oh my gosh.
wait. I think we've seen this guy before. The guy in the middle, he's demonic eyes guy. It's not only he's bad enough that he's possessed by Azazel. He has snow on his feet, so it's just kind of a double whammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going E.
Yeah.
Not the great,
Dirt.
not the great thing.
Ooh. Fancy.
All right, it's a nice overcoat,
Clean.
clean. Seems kind of nervous though.
Yeah, he's gonna be hard to talk to, I think.
Yeah, but I think that like once he comes out of his shell, he could be a very cool guy to be around. So I'm gonna have a C. I mean, he could go either way.
Alright. Oh, okay.
Well, so it looks like that they just had an argument, and the guy on the right won, and the guy on the left is kind of trying to act like it didn't happen.
And he's into Asian cultures, so
Yeah, he's a Hindu. So which maybe his partner isn't, and that's what they argued about. But I think that they would bring some negative energy to the party, so I'm saying E.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, these guys. Pretty cool. Interesting hat here.
Yeah, that is a very unique choice. I like the facial hair on the guy on the left. I'm gonna know
Mr. Walter
what.
White over here.
Ooh, that's not a. You don't want to invite Walter White though.
Oh
That's
yeah, true, true.
so that. And I gotta be honest, the guy on the far right, I've seen so many people possessed by demonic entities at this point. I've just gone numb to it. So I'm not going to even dock points for that anymore. At this point, like a quarter of the party is going to be possessed by demons, so it's just going to kind of be a thing.
That's why some people are bringing tanks just for the demons.
Well, I don't think you can fight demons with tanks. You need like holy water and the Holy Spirit on your side. But Which they're all in crosses, so they might be Christians. So that might help. Um, yeah, I'd say I'm going to stand your D tier.
Okay. Okay. All right. One of them is just like I don't know why he's doing that.
Is that a face mask?
Yeah, it's like a mask.
Well, he's being considerate.
Yeah, maybe he's very considerate of COVID-19.
Which I guess isn't really as much of an issue anymore, but we got to keep in mind of. Although I feel like he would probably just talk nonstop about it, which might be a little off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
The guy on the far left, I cannot read his face.
Yeah, he's wearing goggles, so it's a little antisocial, I guess.
The guy next to him, very nice hat. I like it.
I think he's very nice. This guy's an A for sure.
Yeah, he's brought down by his friends though, so I
Yeah.
think it actually got to a C.
Yeah, true. Okay, he's already just hurt.
Interesting makeup choice. The purple eye fashion is very in right now, so I'm gonna give him an A.
All
He's
right.
wearing an avocado on his head too, so
Yeah. One of these has a very simple fashion choice, while the other went very relatively complex.
it seems like kind of a unique couple. So I'm gonna, and it looks like they're already in a party in the background.
Yeah, they're gonna bring all of these people.
I gotta go A. I
This
just
isn't.
haven't.
This is just a different party right here. Like this is the second party. You're merging two parties now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice. Okay, this one's a little. I didn't rotate this image, but you'll have to try your best. But they're all kind of similar, except one's like yelling though. He's like yelling, screaming, and then this guy's like really mad that he's like yelling.
Yeah, I gotta go D. I think they'd bring in bad energy.
Yeah, true. Okay, one of them's just yelling again, and they're. Oh God.
I don't think he's yelling. Like I think that like a song he liked came on the radio, and he thinks he's a lot better at singing than he actually is, and those other two guys are just sick of hearing him. So I'm going E. Not and snow on the boots, snow on the boot.
E minus for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, all of these people. Oh my God.
I mean, they all look like supervillains. None of them seem happy. um,
I need to tell you before you judge. This guy right here in the black, he's Heinrich Himmler.
oh, yeah, that's kind of a.
So you're literally bringing Himmler to a party.
Yeah, I feel like being one of the main architects of the Holocaust would probably make you lose points. But on the other hand, none of them have mud on their boots.
True, they're
So
all clean, and they all like have a theme to them.
I mean, they have metaphoric blood on their hands, but they don't have literal mud anywhere. So I got it. Let's just say D.
Okay, all right. Oh man. Oh man.
Well, we already had Himmler.
Yeah. But now you have to bring him with a guy literally missing a head. Like he's missing an actual head. He's instantly dead. And then the painter.
I mean, I think the painter would probably he might give kind of a cool speech to rally up the crowd, but he also might give a speech demonizing the demons and trying to blame all the party's problems on them.
True.
So he's a mixed bag.
Yeah, he could exacerbate the demon problem a lot.
Himmler seems to be a little too extreme about his Buddhism. Like the other guys have one Buddhist symbol, but he has like 20. I feel like he would just talk about it nonstop and ask people about their chakras. which I
Yeah.
think would keep the vibe. Especially considering his friend literally can't have a head chakra because he doesn't have a head. Um, I, I mean, I like to think that that guy just has a tiny head under the hat, and that like his friends told him we're wearing the hats, and he kind of went alongside it, even though it didn't really work out for him. I don't know. What would you rate this group?
Oh God, bro, it's Hitler. It has to be an E, auto E. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, okay. I mean, that's kind of a hot take that Hitler's bad, but I can't argue with it.
I mean, if the demons weren't there,
Yeah, it's a
then
demon's
maybe
war.
we could go maybe one above, maybe. But he's gonna row up the demons, so I'm
Yeah.
not taking any chances.
So that,
I think one of them's literally like they're just dead. You're just bringing a dead body, and this guy
yeah.
won't want to be there. So
Well, he looks like he had a tomato thrown in his face, but he didn't find it very funny. So he probably doesn't have a very good sense of humor. And also, he'd bring a literal corpse, so that's an easy D tier.
yeah, true. I think this is it. I think this is all the pictures actually.
So
Yeah,
I think this party would not be very good. Um,
yeah. It's I don't know, man. A
so
lot of
you
demons, for
a
sure,
lot of demons.
but a lot of guns that you can use to fight. You can use that heavy machine gun on demons. You might
Yeah,
want to bring this guy just for the demons.
yeah, but like I feel like having combat in a ballroom that's not like interpretive dance related is probably not like I'm probably going to have to ghost everyone else at the party. Like I don't think I could show my face after bringing all these people.
Yeah, you would basically destroy your whole life and reputation after that.
So I guess the end of the video. Do you have any closing comments?
I think these guys are the best because it's the helicopter, so it's the fastest mode of transportation to get out of there, and also they all look like reliable. They all look reliable. So
Yeah, I mean I think my bar has been lowered a lot. So they
yeah,
would
it
probably
has been progressively destroyed. Actually, this guy can really fight the demons.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Even though he has yellow fever, he will probably last long enough to fight the demons.
Yes. Actually, you bring him on the helicopter. That's what you
Oh,
do.
okay. No, that's a good. So it's like we would have to choose how to like bring the guys in, like logistically. And
Yeah.
okay,
You need like two of these guys for the well, okay, so this guy he's the pilot. Because that's a pilot's thing. And then you bring the Holy Bible guy. Who else? I don't know, maybe this guy. Like he can use that pipe to fight off the demons, hold them off, so
well, but I'm not a fan of the sideways bent hat. Is that like an intentional fashion choice
yeah,
or?
he's Australian.
Ugh. I
Oh.
don't know about that. E tier, E tier.
Oh, okay. Um Oh, we bring the paramarine because we're in a helicopter and he can jump out.
Yeah, and then like I think
Good stuff.
his positive energy enough alone will be enough to combat the
Yeah,
demons.
we bring him on the helicopter. Nope.
Yeah, we don't even talk about that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that guy. This guy's dirty. I don't know. Like, I don't know. This guy literally has a heavy machine gun.
Yeah, well, I don't think that that can fight demons. Like, I think that that would go through the demons and just hit other members of the crowd.
True. This guy can't even fit in a helicopter. He's a no.
Yeah, I think he could scare off the demons though. Like he's kind of like a curse of nature even compared to them.
He can be the first line of defense.
Yeah.
The demons will
Well,
go for him first.
yeah. No, I like that idea.
Okay, we bring this guy and we bring his bike. So when we land the helicopter, we can extend our range with the bike.
So,
Andy's happy and he's chill.
so we have the helicopter. We have the one guy parachute out of the helicopter with the missionary. We then land and then get in this guy's bike, and they like. I think the tanks go around front, which attracts the demons, and then the missionary guy goes around back on the bike, which they can't hear because they're all going after the tank. And then it's his surprise exorcism on all of them.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the missionary guy will be safe on the bike. They won't be able to catch him. I think this doctor might be important. This medic, he's dirty, but he's ready to go. He's ready to go.
Well, but he's bringing a demon with him,
Oh, true. Yeah.
and also a guy who's smoking indoors, which is not necessarily demonic, but it's very inconsiderate.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about. I don't know about this, guys. No, no. We bring the chocolate guy.
I think that the chocolates would be how we celebrate afterwards.
Yeah. All right. I think this is gonna be the end. Yeah. And
Yeah,
we won't even talk about these.
yeah, all the Himmler ones. Well, I think that wraps it up. Do you have any?
There's gonna be two Himmlers at the party.
Oh, do you think that they would like each other, or would they just like?
They might calm each other down. That might be a good thing.
Yeah, two Himmlers make a right, basically. I like that. That's. I think that this. I was saying a lot of pessimistic stuff about this party. Maybe it could go well.
Yeah, maybe. Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
This was pure. I don't even know what this is at this point. This is just going to be one of those very outlandish videos. And that's the whole point. But
Yeah.
Do you have any last comments, low tier garbage?
No, I mean, I think that went very well. I think that if you've made it this far in the video, you probably should reevaluate what you're doing with your life. You spent presumably about a half hour that could have been spent studying or bettering yourself, watching this. So I want you to think about that tonight. I want you to think about it deeply.
Yep, that's a good message. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time whenever I upload again.
All right.
Bye.
Peace out.